So it's been a weird time for the Try Guys in the last couple of months, with it being known that Ned Fulmer cheated on his wife Ariel with an employee of the company. This must have been the biggest drama on the internet in the past year, and for a good reason. The Try Guys were made famous during BuzzFeed Golden Era for being four average guys who try different things that an average guy wouldn't try every day. They eventually left BuzzFeed and started their own company, doing basically what they used to, but on their own channel and on their own terms. In the YouTube landscape, they were known to be very non-drama, pretty non-toxic, non-spicy content creators, with each of the guy being known for a different thing. Ned Fulmer was known to be the wife guy Try Guy. He made his relationship with his wife a huge part of his online personality.
We're beyond thrilled to be sharing this next chapter of our professional and personal lives with those who matter the most to us. My wife. No. Oh.
That's why when the news broke, everyone was so shocked. Because not only their Try Guys are known to be drama-free, nobody expected Ned, of all people, to cheat. The Try Guys mentioned in an episode of The Tripod, addressing what happened, that a lot more people cared about this than they would have thought.
We knew that this would be big to our fans and people who had watched us in the past, but I had no idea it would be this.
It showed that we had a really big effect on a lot of people. I feel like we are Bill Nye the Science Guy to some people, you know?
But dumber.
But dumber. but like just in that sort of like who we look up to and think about as a great role model because they made content we watched as kids that helped us grow. And that attaches us to them in a different way than an Adam Levine or another celebrity.
So Ned ultimately lost his spot in the Try Guys as they announced that he will no longer be working with them. The Try Guys felt that they no longer could work with Ned, not because he cheated on his wife, but because he opened up the company to major legal issues that could have very easily bankrupted the company, leaving everyone who works there out of a job and making the rest of the guys accomplices, which would have resulted in the end of all their hard work.
It's not even like, it's not just like Zach and Keith getting sued. It would be the company getting sued. And then the company doesn't have money. And then all the people who work here don't have money. And so it's like there's this big domino effect of making a mistake. So you really have to not make a mistake.
The Try Guys spoke about the situation. Like, they didn't say a lot of things because of legal reasons, but it was clear that they are not on good terms with Ned.
What happened? It betrayed our trust and
You
some things.
betrayed.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, right?
And
But it's
I
just
know
like
that you'll never feel so.
I think it is important.
I also want to say that we did not coordinate fonts. I believe that he saw ours and copied it.
That is our opinion.
You had to choose the same
Oh,
font
that was
that made it look like we wrote
it's
your guy. Come
my
on,
opinion.
man.
It's my opinion that that was on purpose to a optimized result for him.
They also unfollowed him on social media. After the news broke about his betrayal, everyone were furious with Ned, and people were saying that Ned's career is over, and it seemed like everyone were fully ready to never hear from him again.
Now that all this has come out, I feel like I can say it and not be a jerk about it. The most interesting thing about Ned has always been Ariel, which is why he made her and his family his entire personality. So happy to never see that guy ever again.
But it was shortly after that made clear that not everybody thought that what Ned did was so bad. SNL aired a comedy skit of their interpretation of the Try Guys video where they addressed the situation, and nobody really thought it was funny. In fact, people were furious with
Sorry,
SNL.
Laura, I'm getting breaking news that the Try Guys have now, in fact, responded to the whole Ned Fulmer situation. He disrespected the brand by making out with one of the food babies at the Harry Styles concert. It's a sad day indeed.
So the full story is that your friend had a side chick and you fired him?
Yes, we had no choice, and we hope he is somewhere on his back with a bullet in his brain and belly.
Due to the trauma we are facing, our editors are working around the clock to remove any trace of Ned from past Try Guys content. This is the battle of our lives.
SNL completely took Ned's side of the situation, making fun of the other Try Guys for overreacting. The whole thing was so bizarre until people recalled that Ned once said that he has friends from Yale University who he's very close with. And in another video, he said that some of them are writers for SNL.
I have groups of friends outside of the Try Guys. You have a very close group of friends from college, do you not?
I do, yeah.
True. Do you like them better than us?
Yeah.
A friend of mine's a writer, and he just had a newborn.
Oh my God.
That's
wild.
I don't know how he's surviving. He's like got a newborn baby, and he's a writer on SNL. It's got to just.
That's so much.
I doubt he was at the party.
Well, I was going to say I was chatting with a different writer who I don't think is this friend, but went to Yale with you.
Oh,
And
Will Stevens.
Yeah, he was so great.
So people put 1 + 1 together and realized that Ned has friends who are writers for SNL and that Skit was intending to take Ned's side. So then people were obviously not impressed with them. After Ned was fired from the Try Guys, he was seen with his wife Ariel and they said that they were working on things. Ned was very successful and made a whole lot of money doing what he did. Now, when the Try Guys fired Ned, they probably had to buy him out of the company, which means a big amount of money coming Ned's way. After all this happened, people started wondering what of the future for Ned? What kind of company would employ a guy who would be so careless about company rules? And considering that the internet now doesn't like him as much, seeing as all his Try Guys fans turned their back on him, he doesn't really have creating content and getting paid for that as much of an option anymore. But I think that people tend to underestimate the powerful connections that Ned has in Hollywood and beyond. His friends were willing to take his very unpopular side and get so many people mad at them just to stick up for him. And I can imagine that, as they said in that skit, there are circles where what Ned did is not that big of a deal and maybe would be disregarded with a couple of chuckles for how badly you got caught. And I believe that his friends would very much give him a job if they were willing to get so many people mad at them for sticking up for him. I don't think that unemployment is the last word from Ned Fulmer, and I'm wondering what is going to be next for him. Will he try to make content again? Or maybe he was so successful on the Try Guys that he never has to work again? Who knows? But I will be keeping my eyes open. And that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.